He doesn't brag about it these days, but Peter Reid's first football allegiances were to the Bill Shankly Liverpool side of the late 60s and early 70s. But 6 years at Everton gave him a massive infusion of blue blood, which has poured into every performance he's given since signing for Manchester City last December. Reid has John Barnes to cater for this afternoon, modelling a nice little nylon number. He's missed 3 of the last 4 Liverpool games through injury, but returns to a team without Steve Nicol because of a flu bout. So David Burrows reverts to a reshuffled defence. In midfield, it's become public knowledge that Steve McMahon is one booking away from suspension. Not that that's likely to interfere with his contest with Reid. That could be the key to the game. The City player manager is without his first-choice goalkeeper. Andy Dibble deputises for the injured Tony Coton. In front of him, Ian Brightwell is preferred to Alan Harper for the job of minding Barnes. Reid is back in the engine room after sitting out last week's draw at Luton. Of the 6 born and bred Scousers in today's game, 4 are in that City lineup. Lining up at Anfield for the first time, today's referee, Phil Don from Middlesex. It's over a year since the visiting team has beaten Liverpool at Anfield. Over 7 months since any side even forced a draw here. So far this year, only Nottingham Forest and Luton Town have left the place with any more than a cup of tea and a thanks for coming. And Bruce Grobbelaar has conceded just 1 league goal here at Anfield this season. The defence in front of him this afternoon has David Burrows at right back, Gary Ablett at left back, and Glenn Hussein and Gary Gillespie together at the heart of the defence. First contest between Reid and McMahon, won by the Manchester City player manager. Ablett looking for John Barnes. Colin Hendry covering. He's had to live with further links with continental clubs in the last week or so. Marseille, the latest to show an interest, but nobody showing more of an interest in John Barnes than Liverpool. Trying to play Gary Ablett in. David White's back there, but Liverpool have a corner kick. Signal for Gillespie and Hussein to come forward from the back. Beardsley looking for Barnes to get a flick on, but Reid did, and Quinn got it away. David Burrows. Beardsley the target this time, away by Brightwell. He's won that right-back spot on merit from Alan Harper this afternoon. Reid. Shrugged up McMahon there. Ablett got in between Reid and Ward. It wasn't the most sensible of back passes, although Hussein and Gillespie have sorted it out. Given away again by Ablett, that's almost criminal in a Liverpool shirt. Retrieved by Whelan and Barnes. Rush on his way. And Dibble outside of his penalty area. Mark Ward leaving Houghton for dead. And here's Neil Poynton overlapping and onside. And a useful cross too, which Grobbelaar had to watch carefully at the near post, as White and Heath loitered behind him. Nice play by Barnes, outboxing Brightwell for the first time. Fullback was penalised. Liverpool may have preferred use of the advantage rule there, as Barnes was on his way. To make matters worse, Ablett's been forced back 5 or 6 yards by the referee. And Barnes has got another free kick, this time in a rather more menacing position. Beardsley coming over to get involved. Barnes, instant shot, element of surprise, just unhinged Manchester City for a moment. Barnes off target, but quickly on song. City were all set up for something to develop a little bit more slowly than it did. Barnes turned and hit it immediately. Houghton. Given away to Poynton. Rush trying to win it back, but Poynton rode his luck. It's a good ball from Redmond. Poynton. Heath. Poynton again. Good break, and Ablett had to be very sharply in. Ward shot. Gobbled up by Grobbelaar at his near post. But Neil Poynton, on an adventurous run into the Liverpool penalty area, set up the opportunity for Mark Ward. Goal could have fallen to either of them. McMahon. Houghton. Ian Rush trying to get there. Poynton atones for his early mistake, but gives it back to Beardsley. Houghton. Too far for Barnes. Reid and Brightwell, quite a formidable partnership against John Barnes at the moment. First time, though, that Liverpool have seen a little bit of the ball. First signs of concerted pressure. Rush is the target, away by Hendry. David Burrows, Ray Houghton, away by Reid, only as far as McMahon. Manchester City now giving the ball away. Barnes, that's a teasing one. Andy Dibble backpedaling, did well to hold it. Has completed a successful loan spell in the Scottish Premier Division with Aberdeen, who were keen to keep him. Few better understudy goalkeepers in the First Division at the moment. Bruce Grobbelaar pulled up rather painfully after throwing the ball there. We hope that he hasn't tweaked a muscle. It's a very cold day. We'll know from the kick. Oh, and he's in trouble. Burrows. Whelan. Burrows trying his luck himself and almost caught Andy Dibble napping. He's never scored for Liverpool, David Burrows. This is the view the Manchester City keeper had of it. And he just got there in time. Gillespie. Ablett. Barnes. Manchester City are putting on a real press here. It's just no time for the Liverpool player in possession. Ward breathing down Houghton's neck, and that's the end result. Just nowhere for Liverpool to play their way out of trouble as they normally do. Whelan's header was a good one. Barnes to Rush. Beardsley now. A little bit isolated. Oh, great skill by Peter Beardsley. Chance for McMahon. Took a deflection and somehow Dibble kept it out. I don't think Steve McMahon's shot was on target, but it took a deflection and suddenly it was on. And Andy Dibble had to scamper to his right-hand post to block the danger. Liverpool corner. Houghton now. Hendry in the way. First hint of desperation in the Manchester City rearguard. Barnes trying to knock it down to Rush. Reid's headed back pass is strong enough. But it was a terrific save by Andy Dibble because he had to readjust so quickly. Marvellous little break by Beardsley. And it's set up beautifully for McMahon. And I think it hit Barnes. Hendry. Quinn. Megson. Poynton. Heath has stolen some space. Oh, not the header he intended. Fell between two stools. Neither an effort on goal or the required flick on for Quinn. But he stole the space there, Adrian Heath. Liverpool, the proud possessors of the Football League's only remaining 100% home record. It's rarely been challenged as Manchester City have challenged it this afternoon. They do have a free kick right on the edge of the penalty area. the signal for Gary Gillespie and Glenn Hussein to come forward. Just in case Brightwell and Reid have taken up station on the post, but Beardsley kills it in towards Barnes and Mexon gets it away, and that's the final action of the first half, with which I'm sure Peter Reid will be pleased. Liverpool's concerns are many, not least the fitness of their goalkeeper Bruce Grobbelaar, who pulled up awkwardly midway through the first period and seems to have damaged a hamstring. But it's the damage which Manchester City's press in the middle of the field has done to the Liverpool rhythm, which has given us the half-time scoreline of Liverpool 0, Manchester City 0. Manchester City were never prolific scorers under Howard Kendall, but they have found the net in every league game this season. So have Liverpool. In fact, the last time they failed to score was the last time they lost a First Division match to Spurs 8 months ago. John Barnes sporting gloves at the start of this second half. The balaclava comes later. It is a chill day, though. Ian Rush. Ward blocked by Houghton fairly unceremoniously. Last time Mark Ward was here at Anfield was in West Ham colours in May of last year, when Liverpool won 5-1, and as a result West Ham were relegated. Few have happy memories of visits to this ground. Manchester City will be happy enough with the performance they turned in the first 45 minutes, though. Rush versus Redmond. Redmond, he of the bulletproof build, getting across there. Forced the ball away from Ian Rush. Another Liverpool throw off Mexon this time. Houghton, nice reverse ball. Beardsley in, Hendry just ahead of Rush. Beardsley quickly to his feet. Redmond's challenged that time. Ward's pass, inch perfect for David White. Got the legs on Ablett. Grobbelaar's handling's been sound, but David White's becoming more and more of a factor in this game now. That's a good ball by Brightwell. Ablett couldn't gather it. Adrian Heath, Quinn in support with a real chance. Won't come any closer. Now Quinn will know that that's the best opportunity of the match so far. Adrian Heath away from Gary Ablett, and Quinn's long legs stretched out, just couldn't quite find the target. McMahon. Barnes trying his luck on the right. Wherever you go, there's a Manchester City player hounding you. Mark Ward hounding a throw-in out of Barnes. Appreciated by Adrian Heath. That's the sort of work that teammates do appreciate. Liverpool's recent hold over Manchester City has been well chronicled. They've been successful in each of the last 4 meetings, and Fortress Anfield hasn't been breached by a Manchester City side since 1981. Adrian Heath. Mark Ward in behind Liverpool. Header from Quinn. Well, David White got in his way a little bit. Quinn may have lost sight of that for a second as it was angled back towards him, and his header just squirted up and over the bar. Heath and Ward combined to such telling effect. What a clever cross. Grobbelaar may have had it covered. Mulby may just introduce a touch more craft into the Liverpool midfield. There's hardly breathing space for Kraft in that area of the field. Again, Liverpool forced into a mistake. Brightwell will take the throw. Heath. David White. Looking for Quinn again. Great save! Mexon. Ward. Brought down, was he? Yes! Ronnie Whelan's challenge. And after a long, long look, the referee awards Manchester City a penalty. And Bruce Grobbelaar will be called upon to repeat that heroic stop, which prevented City taking the lead at the first attempt here through Niall Quinn. But Whelan's tackle was a rather desperate one. And Mark Ward, who gave up the penalty-taking responsibilities against Leeds, only to return to the job after Alan Harper had missed, has a really important one here. Oh, and he's good enough, just. Virtually drilled it through Grobbelaar. 18 minutes of the second half gone, and Manchester City take the lead. Bruce Grobbelaar beaten for only the second time this season in a First Division match here. They almost got to it. The voices of the Manchester City fans roaring their team forward. They sense a famous victory could be on the cards. Heath finding Ward. Poynton. Peter Reid. Ward again. Looking for Quinn. Grobbelaar came and made a good punch under pressure. As much from his own defender, Ablett, as from Quinn. Mulby. Ian Rush onside. Devils come a long way. And he's just able to complete the job. Goal kick. Here's the signal that the linesman gave to the referee. Well, can Manchester City now consolidate? They've won here just once in nearly 25 years. But they have a chance. Quarter of the match remaining. Manchester City leading by a goal to nil. Peter Beardsley. Shot deflected, just wide. Oh, and I fancy that should have been a corner kick. Raham's gone out to take it, but the referee was positive in his mind that Beardsley's shot took no deviation on its path. Wasn't far away. First Division's leading goal scorer. And he's scored in his last 3 matches. Liverpool desperately need another one from him now. Matt Mahon winning it well. Houghton. Henry's header. Matt Mahon. David Burrows forward. Rush couldn't quite reach it. He might do now. He would have done but for Gary Mexon. Corner kick to Liverpool. The Kop turning up the volume as Liverpool turn up the heat. Houghton towards Hussain, away by Quinn and then by Heath. Nobody forward of him. Ablett back out to Houghton. Rush trying to set up Barnes. Redmond in between them. Quinn last line of defence. Burrows Time was away by Redmond. David Burrows again. Now Peter Beardsley. Burrows. Headed by Redmond. Houghton shot! Had to take it first time. Couldn't steady himself. He actually made a very clean contact. If he'd missed it, it might have gone in. It's a teasing cross by Burrows, Redmond's header and Houghton's snapshot. So many more scoring opportunities in this second half. Beardsley to Barnes. Now he's got past Brightwell, virtually for the first time. Rush, blocked brilliantly by Ward. Beardsley still. Houghton! Well, there was an amazing block there by Mark Ward inside the 6-yard box, which prevented Ian Rush from scoring. Houghton had the final shot, but Ward spread himself to stop Ian Rush, and the ball didn't even get through to Andy Dibble. Rush denied, Liverpool denied. Beardsley. That's beautifully played for Barnes. Early cross towards Ian Rush. Redmond there. Corner kick to Liverpool. How much more of this can Manchester City soak up? Reid guarding the near post and doing his best to organise everybody else's business too. Beardsley's corner, Hussein's header, John Barnes, flick from Ian Rush, Liverpool on terms, Barnes' shot, turned in by the head of Ian Rush, with just 8 minutes to spare. Drilled in by Barnes, diverted in by Rush, Liverpool level. Time and time again we've seen it in the last 10 minutes down at the Kop end. Liverpool pulled something out of the fire, and Rush it was who scored the goal. It's Ian Rush's 13th of the season. He's scored 5 now in his last 4 league games. Barnes on towards Rush. Brightwell has only played it into the path of Ronnie Rosenthal. Great chance for the substitute. He may just have stolen the game. It used to be David Fairclough, didn't it? Ronnie Rosenthal's the super sub today. He got clear of Neil Poynton, and he was so calm with his finish. And the Israeli striker who made such an impact at the back end of last season, when he averaged more than a goal a game, gets his first of the new season and wins the game maybe for Liverpool with 4 minutes to go. Poynton, headed away by Hussein. Well, Manchester City certainly don't deserve defeat, but you have to go the full distance with Liverpool. 80-minute displays have never won anything here at Anfield. What an impact he's made. Free kick against Quinn. Anfield, a cauldron of sound, heralding another tremendous Liverpool comeback. John Barnes. Free kick goes Liverpool's way. They do have an amazing capacity to keep their cool. Manchester City are going to throw in their trump card in the hope that Clive Allen can have a similar effect on this game to Ronnie Rosenthal. Adrian Heath's given his all. He's had a smashing match. But Allen, a prolific goal scorer, has got less than 2 minutes to find an equaliser. Henry's header. Mexon. Albert just denying Allen his first touch. Now he gets it. Oof. Never been shot shy, Clive Allen. Very few players in the game have a better striking rate. Actually, Ian Rush is one of the few. Last minute. Liverpool, who started the day with an 8-point lead. I recall Manchester United getting 10 clear by the start of November when Ron Atkinson got them away to that record start in '85. But traditionally, Liverpool come stronger after turning for home. And certainly they've got stronger and stronger as this match has gone on. Gary Megson. Manchester City must be absolutely bewildered. Peter Reid. Gary Megson. Clive Allen. Stoppage time now. Allen tumbled. Free kick to Manchester City. Now, is there a final twist in the plot, I wonder? Just about everybody bar Brightwell and Dibble are going to try and get involved in this free kick. Liverpool have certainly got all hands to the pump here. Everybody back. Mark Ward maybe. Oh, and Grobbelaar had to make a good save. Ward found a way through. But in stoppage time, Bruce Grobbelaar denied him. One last chance maybe for Manchester City. Quinn's header, it's in! Now Quinn has saved it! 60 seconds of stoppage time played, and Niall Quinn has equalised for Manchester City. Seven games without a goal for the big man, end gloriously with that crashing header, which gives Manchester City no more than they've deserved from this match. Ray Houghton. Liverpool still haven't given up. Brightwell's headed behind and Liverpool have a corner. It's the sort of match you want to go on and on now. 2-2. Morby's corner. Dibble fighting to get there, was impeded. Free kick to Manchester City. Well, they've been through the full gamut of emotions in these closing 10 minutes, City. They led 1-0 with 8 minutes to go. They found themselves 2-1 down going into stoppage time. But now they're back on terms. And they've got their point. Only the third team to come to Anfield in 1990 and leave with anything. Ian Rush, who equalised the penalty by Mark Ward with just 7 minutes to go, shakes his head because he knows his substitute partner Ronnie Rosenthal appeared to have won it, but Niall Quinn snatched it back in stoppage time, and Manchester City, after a terrific effort here at Anfield, have got something out of it, and my goodness, they merited it. Oh, what a finale, and what a match. Liverpool 2, Manchester City 2.
I thought we were terrific today. A little bit disappointed in there with just a point, but if we keep playing like that, I think we'll win more than we lose.
You think you deserve more, perhaps?
I think, I mean, at the end of the day, it's 2 each, and you can't do anything about it. It's a result, but on the performance today, I thought I mean, I've everything but admiration for the lads.
Did you think you'd blown your chance?
Yeah, I did. Yeah, I mean, of all teams, when you go 2-1 down against Liverpool with 4 minutes to go, I mean, you sort of say to yourself, well, you know, perhaps that's your chance gone. But we got the corner, and thankfully, you know, I was lucky enough the ball just scraped over Ray Houghton's head. I was lucky he was on the line and not maybe Hyson or one of them.
The fact that I scored today remind me all my goals last season, when I could contribute a little bit to Liverpool to win the championship.